It's BTM here. Welcome you guys back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. So I think we got the echo problem fixed, but looking at the videos and the panic and people are wigging out. People have been calling me all day today and yesterday, and I'm here to tell you guys, relax, right? Calm down. I know some of you guys are new to crypto, but this happens in crypto, right? From time to time, there's going to be dips or crashes or black swan events, as I was warning you guys previously, right? You can't count on crypto yet until it's here because there's also factors outside of regular crypto market stuff that happens. You can see here, April 19th, we are 6 days, 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 45 seconds from the Bitcoin halving. 897 blocks remain. So we are getting close. But again, don't panic. Right now is a good time to buy. If you were looking to get into cryptos, meme coins, especially, um, Book of Memes is down 16%, Turbo's down 9%, AVAX is down 14%, Matic's down 15%, Helium's down 13%, LCX is down 15, Orni is down 24, Mana's down 20, Link's down 13, Dot is down 12.9. R block, I might grab some R block because it's down 11.6. But this is why I tell you guys to DCA in. XRP's down 13%. Neuro AI, XNA is down 14%. Ton's down 10%. I actually might buy some Tong too. This is not financial advice, but SCI is down 16%. Fetch is down 10%. Crypto.com, Chronos is down 11%. Singular's down 13%. So now would be a good time. Only this Ono is up. And you can see here, there's only like 3 or 4 cryptos that are green. Everything else is red. So my lady is down 15%. AVT's down 9%. Dog with a hat's down 10%. Floke is down 16%. Ethereum Classic's down 7. Cardano's down 11.8. Ingest is down 11.5. Flex is down 11.3. So just keep in mind, right? There are outside factors affecting crypto. So let me run this video real quick. Let you guys listen to this. Okay. Shout out to Mellow Fellow. Let me know if you can hear me. I wasn't really saying it. This video is supposed to be going. So let me know if you can hear the video. And I was just letting the video play. And we're talking about the index. And that's why the market is down. Crypto's been down for the last couple days. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. And this is Tom Lee talking about the global market. So it's not just the crypto market, it's the global market. So that's something you got to keep in mind. And this is what's called a black swan event. There is some disruptions about the WW2 might be. So just double checking. Can you hear me? Check. Can't hear their video playing audio. So can you hear the video? Checking 1, 2. Can you hear me? On the video you're playing, not audio. I don't know why that's freaking. Oh. Shit. Let me try this real quick. It might be something I'm doing, of course. Okay, let's try it again now. Let me know if you can hear it.
The Fed commentary that we've gotten of late just seems to be push off rather than push up.
That's right. And I think it's, at the end of the day, it's even as CPI does look like it's somewhat sticky, PCE, as you pointed out, is more cooperative than PPI is, and measures like Trueflation show inflation much softer, U-mission inflation expectations much lower. So I think at some point we could also just ask, is CPI a bit aberrant?
Okay, so how does Tom Lee think the stock market and financial markets and crypto, how does he think these financial markets play out this year? How does 2024 eventually end?
I'd say that there's upside to earnings. I think multiples can expand. I don't think 5,200 is the ceiling for stocks this year.
What feels like the right ceiling now?
I know this is going to be tough for investors to embrace it, but I think something like 56, 5,700 is probably where the S&P exits the year, maybe even higher.
Much more backloaded into that than you once thought?
Okay, let's go back, start this over once you guys hear this part.
Back on track, not as easy as some, like Tom Lee, thought it would be. Let's see.
Tom Lee says it's temporary, a temporary moment of pain and a
Financial crash. Listen.
FundStrat's Tom Lee says it's temporary, a temporary moment of pain and a buy the dip opportunity. He joins me now, post 9, to make that case. Good to see you again. I'm glad you're here in person too.
By the way, guys, smash the like button if you appreciate the daily content.
So you don't think that much changed this week?
I think the narrative got muddled because that CPI report was a disappointment, but it was driven by what we'd call stubborn components: shelter, auto insurance. The median core CPI component now has only 1.7% year-over-year inflation. Inflation is normalizing. It's just not evident in the total picture.
So, although inflation is normalizing, CPI numbers were a disappointment due to a select few industry verticals. Well, that's CPI. What about PCE? That's another important economic metric. The bigger question is getting the economy and inflation back on track not as easy as some, like Tom Lee, thought it would be? Let's see what he says.
So the PCE in a couple of weeks is going to be more favorable, we think, than these latest inflation reads. And I know what everybody says about it.
Different.
So we'll jump to this Bitcoin, Binance market overview.
Right? What do industry insiders think? This is Binance's new CEO, Richard Tang. He took over for CZ. He has an insider perspective on what's going on. It's his business to know. Listen to his thoughts on the current state of the crypto market today.
This cycle is a bit different from past cycle. You have been involved in crypto, so you know. Crypto normally go through 4-year cycle, right? Price movement cycle, which coincide with the halving, which is going to take place in about 9 days' time for Bitcoin. It's normally after about 6 months after a halving that you see a new all-time high in terms of prices. But this time around, it happens even before the halving, right? Which is why it's unique. in terms of market cycle. And one of the key reasons is really the introduction of the ETF, where you bring in so many new users, new liquidity, right? I think I saw some figure yesterday that 14 billion net inflows has gone into the crypto ETFs in the States, right? So those are important numbers, but it's still very early days because that is just the first part of it. With that, there'll be much more financial innovation, there'll be more product structuring that you come through. You see a lot more independent houses now being able to advise and their clients to do some allocation into crypto. The foundations, the endowments are going to come through. On our side, we see a lot of TradFi firms, right? The traditional trading firms now adding crypto as an additional asset class into their suite of products that they trade constantly on a daily basis. And we start to serve them as well, right? So those will bring in new liquidity pools into this industry. So those are key positives. And we are very bullish, right, of the way forward. But we are still in the building stage. So we look forward to working closely with the rest to build this industry together.
So where does the Binance CEO think Bitcoin's price is going? The interviewer really pushes him here. The interviewer asks Richard about the 100K price target. To me, it seems like Richard Tang thinks Bitcoin is going a lot higher. What do you think?
Many have told us this year Bitcoin will hit 100,000.
Well, there are different financial projection. I mean, if you look at the Standard Chartered projection, is what 200,000 or 250,000 by next year, right? So you have seen price point of 100. I've seen price point of 120. So all these are financial projection. What's important is we always stress to our users: do your own research, right? Just don't be led by others. Don't just hearsay from your friends, from people that think they're in the know. Do your own research, use your own money, be prudent with them, invest responsibly.
Do you have a price in your head this year?
I have a price, but I think it will exceed my price.
In your own opinion, what is it?
My price last year, before the introduction of the ETF, I didn't see the impact of the ETF. My price last year is I would have thought Bitcoin will end at about 80,000 this year. But I've revised my price upwards slightly because of the inflow that I'm seeing. So,
by the way, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Daily videos just like this, keeping you informed on the entire cryptocurrency market. If you're interested in making money in cryptocurrency, subscribe to our channel, Daily Videos.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time?
Okay, so that was the CEO of Binance, and as he's saying, this is a temporary thing, right? So also take into factor, I wanted to tell you guys, I saw this article yesterday, so I'm gonna show it with you. Bitcoin plunges 66K, altcoins tumble 10 to 15% on ugly day for risk assets. Looking beyond today's decline, investors may expect continual market weakness due to tax season. And if you didn't know, tax season in the U.S. is till the 15th, I think 15th deadline. So when that happens, a lot of people are selling crypto off so they can report it as losses. I don't know if they can file it for this year, but I think they're trying to offset for next year. Cryptocurrency tumbles Friday as risk settlement in traditional markets among flare up against geopolitical risk spread to digital assets and the fast downward afternoon action during the U.S. trading. Bitcoin plunged down below 66,000 after having challenges at 71,000 level just hours earlier. At press time, Bitcoin bounced to 66K, down more than 5% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum, the second largest crypto market cap, fell 12% to 3,000 before a modest bounce declined to 8%. Smaller cryptos suffered even heavier losses from panicky action. The broad market CoinDex 20 index dropped 10%, with Cardano, Avalanche, Bitcoin Cash, Filecoin, and Altos plunged 15 to 20%. What the hell? Oh my God, no way. the down draw triggered the largest leverage washout in a month, liquidating some 850 million leveraged derivative trading positions across all digital assets. CoinDesk data shows some 770 million of those positions were long betting, and rising prices caught off guard by the sudden decline. So unless you were buying in on the dip and shorting it, you lost, right? But this is crypto. Crypto's up and down, so you're gonna lose. Sometimes you're the window and sometimes you're the bug. Like Mama said, there'll be days like this. And see, Bitcoin falls 8% below 62K before rebounding. And we'll go back and check the chart. Let's see, where's Bitcoin? I think Bitcoin did come back up today to 64,000. So it went down to 61,000 and it bounced back up. So the crypto market's going to come back, right? With the news about what was happening overseas, I think that also triggered the down tick in crypto. And I want to see this video from DustyBC. He was talking about it earlier. So let me know what you guys think. Was this? Yeah, I think it was this one. I was watching earlier. Yes, is it?
We're crashing, boys. For anybody that's watching this after the stream's already happened, it's crazy right now. All right, let me just say that. And I think most people have not tuned in yet, so I'm just giving them a little second to stop on by and say hi. But for all of you that are watching this after the stream has ended, what's going on? I know, actually, no, never mind. So this time it's not a question of what's going on. I kind of don't want to say out loud what it is. Anybody watching? Bitcoin is having a massive crash. All right, let's just put that bluntly here. We're crashing hard. Our target for our longs was 59 to 60,000. If you were on the upper echelon of that, you might have actually opened up a long position just now, and you could have actually gotten a juicy amount of profit already over the past little bit here. That is just a side note. This is what we talked about on the channel a little bit earlier. But we could be at the start of something way worse. I was just chilling, all right? I had all these little dishes. I had like some what's this called? Wakame. Happy with my channel in the past. Let's keep, let's keep on our, these are not very normal feats. I know we see corrections every single day. And if it was on the daily, I would have also not been that. But the fact that it's 20% down in an hour, if somebody is not calling this a flash crash, yeah, it's on you, my friend, because you're just crazy a little bit. I don't want to call you ignorant, but maybe read between the lines right there. Alt layer down 15% in an hour. DYDX 60% down in an hour. And
let me check the numbers. I think this was from earlier. Yeah, earlier today. So let's check to see currently. Yeah, ordinance down 24%. Decentralized 19%. So things are starting to trickle back up slightly. Flares up 68. I did get some flare. I should have got some more while I was down. KuCoin's 0.7, Caspa's 0.21, Tether's up 0.2, Arbitron, where's Arbitron 0.02. Wow, things are going kind of crazy here. Dogwood Hats down 8%, Phantom 9%. So there's definitely some movement back up. But don't forget to sign up for the Black Tiger Miner Patreon page. And I need to update, need to add some more information to it, but I will keep back and make those updates. So we'll go back to Dusty and see what he's saying. I
get started about the weekly performance for every single thing out there. Sats 50% down, RSR 50% down, Zeta 50% down, Book of Me 50% down. You guys have to understand that in the grand scheme of things, this ain't that big, right? But if you invested $1,000 and all,
yeah, so don't panic, right? It's down, but it's not crazy down. And like he's gonna say, right, this is part of the game. You invest And sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down. But that's why I recommend that you DCA in, because if you, instead of buying all at once, right? If you buy it dollar cost, you could pick up some more now while it's down and ride it back up and keep buying on the way up.
All of a sudden there's only like $400 left. It doesn't feel like a good time. And that's what a lot of people are witnessing right now that joined over the last little bit, because their portfolios are down like 40, 50, or perhaps even more percent in a little bit of time, especially if you invested. I'm putting up a big number here. If you invested $1 million just yesterday, all of a sudden you'd only have like 800,000 bucks in a day, and that's.
So I don't recommend you investing $1 million at one time anyway, right? Again, I'd recommend that you dollar cost average in. So if you had $1 million, 100,000 a day or something would be a greater return than getting all in at once, unless you're buying on the dip. And this is definitely a good time to buy the dip.
That's a big thing. If you're thinking about it from, I put $1,000 in and I got a little bit less. But a lot of these coins are bleeding, ladies and gentlemen. They are bleeding so freaking hard. I don't like saying it, but it's the truth, right? These things are. Oh, that is not too good, ladies and gentlemen. That is not too good, not too good. Anyway, where you guys are watching from right now? Just quickly see if everybody in the chat can hear me. Oh, good. You guys can hear me probably. I've not checked though. Just quickly checking in the chat here real quick. You guys can see me all right? Let me take out the earpiece. Also, you guys said it looked like a homeless man, so I changed up a little bit. How's the style looking? Let me know. We got UK, we got Turkey, we got Croatia, we got Texas in the house. Yeah, buddy. We got Mali, Estonia, Pay, Canada. What's that? Pay. Is your place called Pay? Hey, that's wild. UK, Switzerland, England, Vancouver. Love you, brother. Great content. Love you, man. US, North Carolina, Netherlands, offshore Turkey, Kenya.
All right, let's go back to the article again, because I might have been muted. But yeah, U.S. shoots down some Iranian drones headed towards Israel, officials say. Israel launched missiles and drones in its territory towards Israel late Saturday. The Israeli ministry in Iran state says the United States attempted to walk the line, helping its allies without getting pulled deeper into a regional war. So that is some of the things that's happening also. Target some Israeli drones, U.S. officials confirmed Saturday. The Barak was the first full-scale attack launched by Tehran against Israel. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps launched dozens of drones and missiles towards Israel. State media says the attack will aimed at specific targets in Israel, it said. So that's also some of the catalyst that's bringing the market down. So let's see, go back to this video with Dusty.
Better. That's a nice place. Ireland, Slovenia. We got 2 Slovenians in there, huh? Morocco, Norway. All right, so we got a good representation.
Just fast forward a little bit.
600 million in 1 hour. What? Whoa. I don't think I've seen that before. I mean, we've seen crazy numbers. We've seen multiple billions on a day, but 600 million in an hour. That might be whoa. Let me quickly tweet that out. 600 million worth. I should put the mic away so you guys don't hear me typing like a maniac.
So let me know what you guys think about it. Let's get some comments going. Let me know if you
Still hear
lost,
anything,
how
right?
bad your losses are, and just continue to hold, guys, because it's not over. Most of these cryptos should be for long-term plays. So if you're in it for short-term, yeah, it's going to be some pain, but eventually you'll bounce back. Even the Twitter channel is starting to bounce back a little bit. But this is Wolf of altcoins. I think Bitcoin-related gems are about to moon. And this is spec 100K, 100X, BMV 40X, MUBI. I've heard of none of these, but just going through them, 25X and SAVN. What are these actually? I never heard of any of these. Satoshi. Okay. What is this? Spectre something? Spectra Train. Okay. Let me know if you guys are in any of these plays. Bitcoin virtual machine. And what is this? Multi-bit. So I have heard of multi-bit, but I'm not in any of these plays. Here's the altcoin list of the most bullish on the bull market in order. So this is Spect, I think. What is this? Yeah, Spectre Chain, 100x to 200x Vile. What is this? Valton? Yeah, I haven't heard of that one either. Interesting. 50 to 40x Dawn, which I have heard of. Dion Protocol, revolutionary layer one blockchain and development enables renewable energy trade developed by the best minds in crypto. Of course, everybody has the best minds in crypto. This is MasQ, Web3 browser. Interesting. 35 to 45x Pro PC. And doesn't look to be Prop Chain Global. Prop Chain Global Foundation. Not that familiar with that one either. Sale. What is this? Aims to publish most exciting proactive research and bio. That can't be it. Interesting. Yeah, we'll have to look that one up as well. Not sure. Let's see here. Route. At the bottom of this list is Casper, so I'm definitely just going to keep plugging until we get to that. This one doesn't show either. I guess that's Route Protocol. What is this? GNS. GNS is okay. GNS is Gains. G Trade Gains Network. Deflammatory model. We're excited to announce that we're boosting burn 15% on Arbitron for Dow. 15% for traders who lose. What's up, Texas Crypto? And what's up, Mellow Fellow? See what he says. So back to this list. That was GN. This is Cello, I guess. Cello launch crypto. First DeFi launch pad on the Cello network. So Cello is definitely down, still under $1. So I might look into that as well. Good time to buy the dips on some of these guys. This is Rose. Let's see what Rose is talking about. Why am I alive? No one will die. Okay. See if this video has any. Now, mute the sound out because the monetization is always trying to share revenue for videos with sound on it, of which the videos are on Twitter. I don't even know why we got to share revenue with these guys, but whatever. But just checking the price here. Might be a good time to look into Rose. But definitely consider, if you have some extra powder around, buy the dip, right? That's why I mentioned to you guys to DCA in. Don't go all in just yet because there's going to be some more days like this. This is Manta, Manta Network, and Manta's 10 to 15x, and of course Caspa 10 to 13x. So that was his list from who's this guy? Wolf of Altcoins. And this is Altcoin Daily 9 memes to know in 2024. So we know about Ordnance. We know about Dog with a Hat. We know about Shib, Deutsch. Sneak is something new. I think this is Kuno Inu, Foxy. And of course, we know about Brett on the base network. Let me know if you guys are in the base, still thinking about it, still trying to get set up. Haven't quite made the plunge yet, but I've definitely been researching base there. And as we look, Israel's beginning of retaliation attacks against Israel, Iran. Bitcoin falls 10% in the last 30 minutes after the news. Dow plunged 400%. That was yesterday. Crypto markets erased nearly 200 billion in market cap. So that could be some of the catalyst as well. Remember when Russia invaded Ukraine and Bitcoin never recovered and went to zero immediately after? You don't, because it didn't happen. And that's something to keep in mind. Whatever happens, it's going to dip and it's going to come back, right? We're not out totally. Crypto's not dead. It's going to come back. Now would be a good time to get in while the prices are low, because if you see, always buy on red. And only this alt tech and ONU is up. Everything else is red. Let's go to the hour chart. Looks like Alethea's coming up a little bit. And Blur. And I don't know. Somebody mentioned Blur a while back, but I haven't researched it yet. But it is down 8% for the day and starting to come back. Lithium is actually up 2.8% in the last hour. So it's something to keep in mind as well. Back to Twitter. Buy XRP at 41 cents. Thank you, but no thank you. Caspa is over 10% on the Rust nodes. And I thought I had that up somewhere. I was tracking the Rust. Let's see here. Yeah, so we go to log, and it is actually at 9%. So I don't know. Been pretty flat at this 9%. Hadn't pushed past that 10% threshold yet, but we'll keep an eye on that as well. Currently, Caspa is down under 3 billion market cap at 2.7 and 11.7 cents. And you guys were going crazy about 12 cents. And it was down to like, I think I saw earlier. Whoa. Good golly, Miss Molly. Yeah, it was down 10 cents earlier. This was today. Yeah, actually at 4:30. So yeah, earlier today. Because I bought some more down here and I bought some here yesterday. I converted over some Solana, because Solana's taking a serious bath. So I was trying to get out Solana before it went all the way down. And of course, you can always buy back in later if this is one of your convictions or something. Oh man, or something you are serious about. So yeah, last down 8.8 to 139, and I think I got out about 170, and the last time I bought in it was at 70, so I did make a little profit, but I'm probably gonna get back in once they get this network thing worked out and everything doesn't fall apart. So this is Mellow Fellow. I recently switched my strategies to buying mining gear and less crypto directly, using earnings to build Bitcoin and Casper bags. So shout out to Mellow Fellow, because that's kind of what I'm doing too. And I've been mentioning that the whole time. Buying crypto is better because you can get more crypto than mining, but with the price volatility, you might lose, right? If you got, I don't know, 20,000 Caspa at what was this? Let me see. We'll go back to Caspa. I thought I had another yeah, I did have a Caspa window open. Let's see here. Wait for this guy to load. Yeah. So if you bought 100,000 Caspa at, I don't know, 14 cent, 15 cent, if you would have waited, you could have got way more at 11 and 10 cents. And I suspect it's going to be a lot of up and down days until things actually level out. So let's look at AI. And Nero's down 11%, BitTensor's down 8%, Render's down 8%. Might be a good time to check on Render. Fetch AI is down 9%. Might grab some Fetch tomorrow, see how far down it goes. This is not financial advice. Singular's down 12.5. Echelon's down 10%. Ion, whatever this network, down 13%. Oasis down 12%. Ocean down 12%. Flux is down 11%. This Arkham, which is kind of up and down a lot, is down 12%. Cardano down 11%. I would not recommend Cardano mining. It'll stress you out. But I think with these prices going down, the good thing is the mining equipment might be a little cheaper. So I'm going to look at that tonight as well. Might pick up some ASICs while the price is down and people are panicking. So let's go back to the gaming narrative, see what's going on here. Immutables down 9%. Wow, under $1. Beam is down 10%. Gala's down 15%. Picking up, definitely getting some Gala. Definitely getting Gala. It's not financial advice. Again, this is just for entertainment purposes. It's your boy Black Tiger Miner. I don't know about decentralized or Apecoin. This Echelon Prime again. Not sure why it's on gaming and AI. That's interesting. And Cardano's here as well. So let me know if you guys are looking at anything or watching or have any plays you're going to get in while the price is down. So this is Dogecoin is down 11%. SHIB's down 13%. Wow, I got a friend that's real deep into SHIB. They've been calling me 24 hours a day. I'm telling you, now is not when you sell, right? Down 13%. Why sell? The best thing to do is to buy more while the price is down. You're losing, selling now, right? Just hold. And if you need to go out, go to the movies, go walk around, do some yard work, just don't look at the crypto market all night, right? It's going to be kind of crazy. I bought some ONU today. Yeah, I was thinking about that as well, right? Because it's only, let me see, it's one of the only cryptos that is actually, where is it? Well, it keeps bouncing back. Oh, we're looking at the hour. That might be why. Go back to the day. Yeah, it's one of the only green cryptos, and it's up 13%. So I hope you got it while it was down. And maybe, I don't know, only $1 billion market cap. Yeah, I might pick some of this up too, actually. Let me get my little list together, see what we got. ONU and Gala. And see if there's anything else we can pick up. But the market's coming down for us to pick it up. And any other plays you guys into. So we'll go back to where were we? Meme coins, Pepe's down 15%. Flocka's down. Flock O, 70 cents. That's not bad. So you're actually up a little bit. You got in at 70 cents. And it is up to 80 cents. Kind of made 13 cents already. Let's see here. We talked about this. Don't forget to sign up for the Patreon. And Yeah, we're here. Bonks down 12%. Book of Memes down 18%. And I kind of got out of the Book of Memes play, but I'm probably going to get back in. It's down 18%. Brett's down 13%. That would be a pretty good pickup. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. MAGA's down 3%. Toshi's down 9%. And you see here it's starting to come back a little bit. Kono, Cox, Inu, whatever this is down 13%. And I was into that. I'm probably going to pick some more up. Slurf, which was a ridiculous loss, is down. Actually up 1.7. Myro's down 17%. My Lady's down 15%. So let's see what else we got. That was the meme coin. To see what's going on with the Solana. Tether's up 0.5. Solana's down. Probably going to wait for the Solana to keep going down and buy back in. Sold my Solana and bought some Casper while Casper is down. I think I got it Casper at 11 cents. So that's probably a pretty good buy. Chainlink is down 13.5. Render is down 9%. See, Jupiter's down 6%. Let's see here. Helium is down 12%. Radium is down 14%. And MAG is there again. So we'll see here. And let me see if we can go back to Twitter. I guess that was all my Twitter posts. That's weird. That was more postings here. So I guess let me go back to Dusty in the interim, see what he's talking about.
There we go. Perfect tweet. I ordered food, by the way, so maybe at some point. The goal, ultimately, of everything you're doing, I hope, I suppose. Dusty, where are you streaming from? The lovely Dubai, of course. By the way, which one of you guys are going to come to Token 2049 or all the events here in Dubai? It's going to be big over the next few days. Dubai is the spot for crypto stuff. At least it can be. I think Hong Kong is really nice. I think Malaysia is really nice. Singapore is really nice. Jacob says everything is down $20 or so. It's down $20, so saying XRP is dropping is dumb. Yeah, that's why I'm not saying XRP is dropping. Everything is dropping, obviously. Everything is dropping. And everything's dropping hard at that as well. This is not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. But let's quickly see how the main indices are doing. Okay, so it's Saturday, huh? Oh, okay. I was like, it says Sunday, but it's because it's past 12 p.m.
The world of trading is evolving, and it's time for your trading strategy to evolve too. Aren't you tired of being glued to your computer screen, monitoring the markets and feeling the stress?
So this is Crypto John and talking about H-Bar.
What's up, guys? Back in the car, back as a passenger in my own car. Today's going to be a video that I know a lot of people are going to hate, but this is going to be a teaching moment. I'm going to give you guys my insight. I'm sure you saw the title. I sold my H-Bar. Specifically, I swapped it to Casper. And
I'm not really big in H-Bar. That's why I wanted to check the video out to see. Shout out to Texas Crypto, but I wanted to see what he's saying about H-Bar. I never really got into the H-Bar play as he was talking about it, but he said he sold it to buy Casper. And I'm definitely swapping everything I can to get more Casper while it's down.
I'll tell you guys every reason why, give you my insight as to how I evaluate and make decisions based on what's going on, future catalysts, and in this case, vehicle-to-vehicle transfer. These type of videos, by the way, you're not going to see too many YouTubers ever talk about selling crypto. And you want to know how I know that? Because they don't like the hate. They don't like the comments of people who are married to certain cryptos who just go, bro, you're an idiot, and unsubscribe. Like when I sold Gala, when I sold Jasmine, and other cryptos, I got a lot of heat. To this day, people still rip on me, even though I sold Gala and it's still less than a 2x up from when I sold it. And Jasmine, it's up a pretty good amount, but I don't regret my decision with Jasmine. And listen, just because other YouTubers don't make videos like this disclosing what they sell or consolidate to, doesn't mean they're not doing it. Part of being an influencer means telling you guys information you need to hear. Whether you like it, whether you want to hear it, whether you hate it, whether you don't want to hear it. This video is not about getting views. I don't care if you guys call me an idiot and leave the channel. The ones who've been following me, who know how I operate, who know why I do certain things, they're going to listen to this and understand my reasons why. So today we had a flash crash. Iran and Israel in war. Big catalyst, US involved, tanked the market. Bitcoin tanked, altcoins couldn't hold up, all tanked. And I was looking at some of the plays we called, like Aerodrome, for example, made me a lot of money. A lot of these microcaps like Artblock, LCX, hell, even Caspa. I bought them so cheap that my portfolio is still up massively. So how I operate with my portfolio and what I told my Discord is when I see my picks pump, especially my low caps, and then they consolidate at higher lows, naturally my risk for that portfolio is going significantly down. So what I do in this case is I cut back some of my hedges. When I first got into this market, in the bear market, I had a lot of large caps. I was holding HBAR, Cardano, Algorand, what else? I can't think off the top of my head. Ethereum, Bitcoin at one point. I was holding so many large caps because I'm risk averse. And there's nothing wrong with those cryptos. They're all going to pump and do well. But at some point, you got to evaluate your portfolio with logic, not emotion, right? And HBAR is not a bad pick. I even told my Disc members when I sold it in a cellular, I said, listen, this pick is still good. For me, it's a risk to reward. Caspa and HBAR right now are both 2.6 billion market caps. However, Caspa has less inflation, less selling pressure, more catalysts to take place, exchange listings, and a much smaller supply, roughly half of HBARs. Also, another reason I made the switch, Caspa has announced they're going to have smart contracts. So at the very least, there's rumors, the KRC20. So you're talking about Caspa now that has the cat.
So if you get a chance, go ahead and check out my KRC20 video. We're talking about Caspa and the smart contracts. But I was looking at Aerodrome. So I want to pause this video real quick. And Aerodrome didn't seem to dip that hard, right? Last 7 days, it's still up 37%. And for the day, it only dipped 1%. So I think that was a pretty stable buy if anybody got into the Aerodrome play. And I was going to buy some more, but it's not really down that much. So wait for the dip on Aerodrome. We'll go back to Crypto John.
Catalyst of exchange listings, and not just one or two, we're talking like 5, all of them. And now smart contracts coming into the mix. That's important because now developers can go there. They're also going to be using Rust, which is a very popular developer haven programming language. Who else uses Rust? Solana.
And yes, from a development background, do a lot of development work. Rust is definitely moving up. It's definitely better than Golang. So them moving to Rust was a smart move, and they're implementing smart contracts. So the Caspa team is definitely moving forward, and they're seeing a lot of good, or they're making a lot of good decisions. So current petahash, 215 petahash. Percent mined is 81.28. Next reduction, 21 days, down to 110 cash per block reward. TPS is 1.4, BPS is 1.4, and it is down 6.5%. So if you're looking to get in, not financial advice, but get in while it's down. Market cap's 2.3 billion, and it's been a while since it's been down to 2.3, right? It's been a while since it's been under 3 billion. So down 2.7 is definitely a good play. Let's go back to what he's talking about.
Most popular last cycle and this cycle, Solana. Solana was the most used blockchain for NFTs last cycle. A lot of people don't know this. And as per market cap, Solana has more developers for its size than Ethereum did at the same.
So shout out to Texas Crypto about, is it that GameFi? Let me look that up real quick while Crypto
market
John's
cap.
talking.
So we already know Rust is a very established and popular preferred programming language. So now Caspa has that happening, plus smart contracts coming, which means now developers can build on top of it, which means what? Ecosystem growing, potential soaring, FOMO, excitement. And then we add to the fact of the exchange listings on top of this and the growth taking place soon. To me, it was a no-brainer. A no-brainer. And that is why I made the move from HBAR to Caspa. So all that in totality, alongside being a fair launch and HBAR has an allocation to the team, means to me at this point in time, for the exact same market caps, it was worth transferring over. Vehicle to vehicle. A faster moving vehicle for me. Again, a lot of my plays are up. I even told my Discord, if you're down right now on HBAR, which a majority of you probably are, I bought the bulk of mine in the bear market when it was like 4 cents, 6 cents. I was up in a little bit of profit. Not a lot, but enough to justify the move. If you're down 80% right now on HBAR, this is not me telling you to sell it. I'm not telling you to sell it in general. I'm just telling you the reasons why I sold it. Okay. If I'm down a lot on a crypto and it's not bad, I'm not going to sell it. How I make swaps or consolidations is when I see an opportunity where two assets are at the same price, same market cap, or same risk level, but one to me is more bullish. And that's when I make the move. I don't trade crypto per se, where I'm always chasing a 2x here, 2x here, 3x here. Like both of these are long-term holds of mine. It's just now with my portfolio and where it's at, I needed to make that switch. I've been thinking about it for a while. It wasn't an emotional move for me. Even my Discord knows. They're not surprised. I was telling them for weeks that I was thinking of consolidating HBAR.
So yeah, that is good advice there. If there are two cryptos, definitely don't sell it now. I mean, whatever you do, if it's down 80%, don't sell it. I mean, this is just good advice from me to you. This is not financial advice, but if you're already down, selling it down 80% is not going to help you out, right? Only sell when it's up. If you sell when it's down 80%, you lost everything you put in it. So why would you sell it? So this is Goldfinch. Texas Crypto mentioned it, and it is down 8.4 actually. And I think he says it goes below 320. So that'll be probably down another 0.20%. But down 8% isn't a bad buy either, but it's kind of pricey. $3? Oh my gosh. And it's $3 with what is this? 106 million market cap? Yeah, let me add this to the list of stuff to keep an eye on. Because you're right. If it goes down under $3, I'm buying some too. Because that return might be pretty good. So I don't know what you guys think about Goldfinch. What is Goldfinch? So let's check out the website. See if we can. Don't forget to sign up for the Discord. Let me close some of these windows out. So why didn't this website open up? We'll try it again. Oh, that might be the problem. So, Goldfinch Financial. Wait a minute. Was this the right? So what exactly is Goldfinch? What is this? This is weird. Stop worrying about crypto money games. Start lending your USDC to real businesses worldwide. Active loan 99 million. 30-day protocol revenue 100,000. Goldfinch yields come from real-time lending, and investments are collateral off-chain, which makes them distinctly different from the high volatility DeFi lending you may be familiar with. Okay, so yeah, definitely backed by Coinbase, Kindred, Collabs, Access, Stratos, A Capital, Mercury Corpse, CV Angels. Use DeFi global credit marketplace to harness sustainable APYs and business, creating real value in the world. So yeah, what exactly is Goldfinch though? Try this about. There's some kind of lending crypto platform. So yeah, I might check into that as well. I'll research that. We'll finish this with HBAR.
Today was just a day that I decided to make the move. But this is the thing, right? I know this video is gonna get a lot of hate, but I still don't care. I don't mean that in an arrogant way. I mean it like, I'd rather tell you guys the truth and what I'm doing and be transparent than hide and be deceptive, be shady, just tell you guys what you want to hear and then go about my day. That is not my job. I will never do that. I didn't care about that back when you guys were hating me on Gala and Jasmine. Listen, I even had another YouTuber. He said I was going to regret it with Gala. I still have yet to see that. Okay? Everything I do is just what's best for me, not for you. That's why I tell you guys, no matter what I say or do, it's just to give you guys an understanding of my reasons and insight as to why I did what I did. And then it's for you and your job to take that and say, okay, how does that apply to my situation? How does this information and move he made apply to me? If you bought HBAR at a penny and you see it now at 8 cents, you're probably like, oh, who cares? I'm going to hold this. But if you're like me right now, maybe you're breaking even, you're up in a little bit of profit, and maybe cash flow to you was out of your reach for a while, and now you see it at a price, 10 cents, 11 cents, same market cap, and you're like, which one's better?
HBAR is cool, but it's not really a play that I got into. I was never too big on HBAR, but this is Altcoin Daily top RWAs. So this is something to look. This is real world assets. Also investing in your crypto.
Tokenization of financial assets.
The tokenization of real-world assets is about to be massive.
And we believe it's so important to be anticipating the next move.
The market could grow as big as $10 trillion by 2030.
And that means every stock.
Think is comical to me. It's just almost he changes in the wind. Every day it's something new or something else to invest in or something not to invest in. I trust this guy 0%, but I think he might be on to something with this real world assets.
Every bond will have its own, basically, CUSIP.
But what are the best real-world asset coins in 2024? Keep in mind, investing in cryptocurrency is risky. I am not a licensed financial advisor. Make your own decisions, do your own research. But as a jumping off point, here are 5 RWA crypto coins to keep on the radar. First coin on our list, some of you may recognize from their long-term UFC partnership, VeChain. They're an L1. VeChain Thor is a leading enterprise-grade L1 public blockchain. Hey, they follow me. I'm going to follow them. So they bring transparency to supply chain management by making inventory tracking more transparent, fair, and efficient. Founder and CEO Sunny Liu at this year's recent Paris Blockchain Week explains how they were one of the originals, the visionaries for RWA.
Today, RWA.
So let me know if you guys are into VeChain or even heard of it. This is the first time me hearing about this as well. So let's get back to see what VeChain's talking about.
Is quite a big trendy topic, right? But actually, the first use case ever built on VeChain blockchain, working with one of the top luxury brands, happened in Paris 7 years ago.
From our RWA roots of tokenizing products for leading luxury brands to the news today, VBetterDAO, 2 new tokens and airdrop, VeChain's moonshot for mass sustainability adoption.
So to VeChain, the answer is VBetterDAO. As a new platform, we just launched a few weeks ago.
So this is how all those enterprises using VeChain can tap into more of their consumers. VBetterDAO, which utilizes a dual token model to incentivize and reward real-world sustainable actions. This taps in to VeChain's existing enterprise partners. And as an example on how this works, the X to earn model allows any type of sustainability effort to be monetized. For example, a tree planting application could let users earn better tokens for each tree planted.
Right now, it's still in the testnet, but simply say, what is a VBetterDAO? VBetter is actually a new type of sustainability ecosystem to foster multiple different applications to digitalize users' activity on a daily basis and get rewards right away.
And how this affects VeChain. The airdrop is coming to you. The airdrops tap into the already vibrant 300,000 plus member VeChain community, priming the ecosystem for an influx of sustainability apps and active users when a VBetterDAO transitions to mainnet by July 2024. Next coin on our list for real-world asset coins is Ondo. And while Ondo's market cap is relatively higher compared to many of the other RWA coins, meaning potentially less upside, their notable backers are really the reason Ondo is making so many lists. I loved this explanation.
What is Ondo Finance? It's an institutional grade financial platform which is backed by Founders Fund, Pantera Capital, and Coinbase, essentially offering you to earn yield on US treasuries and the US dollar on chain. They recently had a very big announcement which is going towards
I think I remember this video.
solving the RWA liquidity problem, that they're going to introduce something called Global Markets, a platform to bring all publicly traded securities on chain with native access to traditional securities exchange liquidity, like from the NASDAQ, NYSE, and LSE. This is absolutely massive. They're solving one of the biggest problems in RWA. They're also moving into BlackRock's fund, which is BUIDL, their tokenization fund, allocating 95 million of the OUSG assets.
And the news today, they continue to grow. USDY surpasses $200 million in TVL for the first time. That is a tokenized note secured by short-term US treasuries, just meaning people are using this. And next coin on our list, which is much lower cap, which typically means more opportunity, Opulus. And it's interesting because I'm an investor and OGs may actually remember me speaking about Opulus back in the fall of 2021.
Opulus is a cryptocurrency I'm invested in. Established by Ditto Music founder Lee Parsons earlier this year, Opulus is a blockchain-powered financial support initiative for artists.
This was actually from my video in 2021.
The Opulus platform also facilitates the launch of Opulus Music NFTs, which the company says is a new form of NFT that offers buyers rewards and a share of the song's future earnings.
So the reason you should care, number one, Opulus, the home of real-world assets for music on the blockchain, tokenized music assets to give power back to the individuals, the musicians, as explained by their founder.
Major labels are earning tens of millions every hour just from streaming. It's one of the most lucrative times ever in history for music. But we have a music industry that is, making most of its money from streaming, that is built on the same rules and the same structure of the 1930s when it was created. Nothing has actually changed on that side to help the artists. At Opulus, we believe that if you create an asset or a piece of art, you should own that art.
So that's number one reason you should care. They're solving real-world issues. But number two, Opulus was founded by the founder of Ditto Music. Ditto Music is an online music distribution company. It has major reach and connections in the space. In fact, they've worked with major artists Ed Sheeran and Sam Smith, also Chance the Rapper, and many more, achieving numerous UK top 40 and worldwide chart hits. And then Opulus also uses artificial intelligence, unlock the music industry with AI-driven transparency. Here's a new preview of Opulus AI, showcasing how you can input any artist or song for transparent music revenue predictions and advances. So just a new level of transparency for the music industry via predictable data. And also, if you like Disney, free MFT's music fungible token airdrop earnings from iconic Disney hits. Earn from music featured in Disney TV shows like Hannah Montana and That's a Raven, and movies such as Bridge to Terabithia. Holding Opulus token is key for eligibility. So in the very lucrative world of music copyright, where even BlackRock has just launched a fund for music buying, Opulus democratizes all that, making it a coin to watch for the RWA narrative. And next coin on our list, Origin Trail Track. And while they may have originally been known for also providing transparency for the supply chain or verifying truth on the supply chain, they've expanded that and they're now powering a verifiable internet, meaning verifying what's true on the internet.
Now, fake news is one of those pathologies that asks the question, what is true? How do you know what's fake and what's not fake? The hunch is that a mixture of connectivity and distributed knowledge graphs and blockchains and are converging, and it's an important convergence, and in particular it's going to help us solve one of the biggest problems we have these days, namely truth. And this is where the DKGs come in.
So DKG is decentralized knowledge graph, and Origin Trails, DKGs, is an evolving tool for finding the truth in knowledge, meaning they're aiming to be the trusted knowledge infrastructure, as explained by one of their founders.
Now, just, this centralized knowledge graphs currently being used by Google, bigger companies, of course, are meant to somehow appropriate data. And the problem still is that using knowledge graph as a centralized database, you still cannot prove whether or not this data has integrity. So we still kind of lean back on the blockchain, and we decided to merge both technologies. So we overlaid knowledge graph first off kind of theoretically over blockchain, and we devised a so-called decentralized knowledge graph.
So like Opulus, they very much fit two narratives, both artificial intelligence and RWAs. This is the transparent future that's emerging.
Today, you can go into retail stores in Europe, scan a code, a QR code basically on a piece of meat, chicken, beef, and see and basically chat with the meat using an AI interface through Origin Trail, but actually not generating an answer by AI, rather querying the decentralized knowledge graph, getting all the information from the entire chain of the supply chain for that product.
And next up on our list is Propy. They are the RWA leader in real estate, a US licensed escrow on smart contracts. I loved the conversation I had with their founder a few weeks ago, but I actually thought this was a really insightful question from Pomp on the legal implications and why real estate on blockchain.
But there's like a legal side to this, or almost like a regulation side to it. There's obviously where are the titles stored, the local county, maybe even the state. They all want to understand who owns what property, when is it transferring, how much can we tax it? How do you think about the technology innovation, but then also having to play within some of these antiquated systems or have to interface with, whether it's the county or state?
Yeah, that's a great question. And actually, again, the blockchain technology is the best technology to track and record all those transactions. Today, counties are recording a very small amount of information about transactions, which is basically a scanned document of a title deed. And rather with the innovation in blockchain immutable records, we will be able to have the full transaction data on the blockchain. It could be encrypted for the consumer, but the government will have the better ability to tax as well as to track all the transactions. And that's when we have full data set and the historical data on chain, then obviously this industry is a title insurance that is, again, $25 billion every year consumers are paying. This would be obsolete.
Give this video a like if you got value, and like always, see you tomorrow.
Let a TurboTax full-service expert do your taxes as soon as
I was
today.
more than just an opulent. I thought he said there was 5 there. I think I missed something. But yes, I'm definitely going to look into opulent as well. So let me know what you guys think about that.
To
So
Tel
it's
Aviv.
opulent.
Thanks, Dorsa, for that report.
So it's opulent, V-Chain, Ondo, Gala, and Goldfinch. So let me know what you guys think about those as well. And I guess we'll ride out with Dusty.
Somebody
See
says
what
I need a
Dusty's
hug.
talking
Hey, my friends,
about.
guys, if you're watching this and you're feeling really bad about this, is like on a serious note, right? If you're really feeling bad about all the crazy losses right here, take a little break, take a step back, realize money ain't everything. And the way I always see it is these losses, you recoup. Get to a place better than you've ever been before if you want it bad enough. Don't think a loss like this is going to end everything. Even if you got liquidated, there will be better times. So don't think about it too much in a negative way. I know it might suck. It really might hurt, but you'll get over it. I've thought this so many times, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand, I've been here for so many years, right? Even me making videos, how many years have I been making videos for? I don't even know. 7 years, maybe almost 8 years I've been here making videos, crying in front of a screen. And you got to understand that I've seen every single time that this price just comes crumbling back down. You see all your money just being evaporated over months and years, perhaps. And it hurts, but you know that ultimately prices are going to be going higher. And even now, we know that there is some downside, but ultimately, if we look back in a few months from now, if we look back in perhaps December or whatever, we'll be up so much more. That's my thoughts. That's what's keeping me through all this. And that's why it's so easy for me. But I'm going to be a realistic motherfucker with you guys. If it's really the WW motherfucker.
Yeah, but as he's mentioned there, it's definitely has to come down for it to go up, right? Even stock, it comes down before it takes off. So pullback's a good thing, but definitely don't take it to heart, right? Stay calm, relax. Told you go for a walk, get out. I guess get a drink tonight. Don't focus on this too much. But it's a Black Tiger Miner. Just pulled in to see how you guys are doing. Give you a couple of RWAs because that's a good narrative we need to check on too as well. But guess have a good weekend, and I'll be back Monday. Thanks for joining. Thanks for like, subscribe, and sharing. And Black Tiger Miner, peace out. And remember, let's get back to the money, guys.